Welcome to my channel. My name is Leilani. Also, you could call me Lay if you want. Today I'm gonna do the New Year book tag, and I just seen Murphy's video on it, and she got it from somebody, I believe she said Bookables. I'll link both of their accounts down below in the description. So for this book tag, there's only 6 questions, and it's about like this whole new year of what I'm gonna do. So the first question is, how many books are you planning to read? I've listed books? No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I do use Goodreads. For this year, I did 50 books, the same as last year, but last year I did go over 50 books. I think I read like 73, but just in case, I want to keep it at 50 books because I am working full-time and I'm gonna go back to school. So that's my goal, is to read 50 books. The second question is, name 5 books you didn't get to that you want to make a priority for 2020. So I have 3 of the books physically. So I have Split Second by Douglas Richards. One of my coworkers asked me to read it. It's a sci-fi book. I'm not really sure what it's about, even though he explained it to me. I read a little bit of it. So far, it's going well. It took me a couple tries just to get into it because I'm not used to sci-fi, even though it hasn't mentioned anything sci-fi related. I'm just not relating to the main character yet. But so far it's going well. The second book is The Woman in the Window, which is also this year going to be a movie adaptation coming out soon. My best friend got this for me when it came out. I just never read it, so my goal is to finish this and then, or start and finish, and then when the movie comes out, to watch the movie. My third book is, which also my best friend let me borrow, is Children of Blood and Bone. I have not read it or started it yet. The second book just came out and she told me to get my shit together. So my goal is to read this in February, hopefully, because I already have a TBR so far for this month, because I plan on doing the Visco book tag challenge. So my goal is to read this in February. The next 2 I don't physically have a copy of. Well, I do, but they're not on me right now. The other one's Supermarket by Logic, or Bobby Hall. That one's actually at my job right now in my desk. It's his debut novel. My friend already read it. She gave it a 3 stars. She said it was average, so I'm hoping I'm gonna like it. So I'm planning to read that this year. And then also my last book is called Famished. It's actually a second book in a series, and it's a romance book. I don't really remember what, the first book's called Broken. I don't really remember what the book is about, so I'm gonna have to reread Broken and then read Famished. But I think I gave Broken like 3 to 4 stars. So I'm hoping I can reread it. I know right now it's on Kindle Unlimited for free. So if you want to read those, go ahead. I'll post pictures up here somewhere. The third question is, what genre do you want to read more of? I feel like right now I read a lot of fantasy books, but YA fantasy. And then I read a lot of romance because I need to, like, if something gets too intense, I go to romance. But my goal this year is to read more adult fantasy, to get more into sci-fi, and then to test out like mystery, horror, and thriller books, because I like watching the movies or like TV shows, but I don't read books that are that genre for some reason. So that's my goal this year, is to read more of those. The fourth one is, name 3 non-book related goals for 2020. So my first goal is to save money because your girl used her credit card. So I guess to pay off my credit card debt and then start saving money because I need more money. The second goal is to decorate my apartment with my sister. So we've been here for almost or about 2 years, and I'm so used to moving that I was like, oh, there's no point of decorating if we're not gonna stay long. And I still have stuff that's still packed in boxes. So my goal this year is, because we had a discussion and we're probably gonna stay a little bit longer, is to decorate more in the house, or at least my room, because my room's kind of bland. So yeah, I'm staring at Deadpool in the corner. But that's my second goal. My third goal is to take classes I like, even though I can't really take classes I like if I'm being forced to for general ed classes. So to pass the classes that I don't like, and like to focus more on that, because my goal for that is to at least finish this year and get a degree. Fingers crossed. So those are my 3 non-related booktube goals. The 5th question is, what's a book you've had forever yet you still haven't read yet? So I used to be a part of a book club at the library in 2012, and they were able to get ARCs from people, and then we did have like an end of the year thing where they just put all the ARCs out on the table that already were published and you could grab them. So I grabbed a lot of them and I still haven't read them. So one of my goals is to read those 2012 ARCs, and then if I don't like them, or if I know I'm not gonna read them anymore, like it's not a subject I relate to or feel passionate about reading anymore, I plan on getting to like the library, because they have a free book section so someone else could read those, or there's a cafe that has like those free little libraries and you just place your books there and you could take one. Another book that I went on my want to read shelf on my Goodreads, the longest book that's been on there is this one called Dirty Little Secrets. So I'm hoping to read this as well, because I think I have another book by this author. So my goal is to read this book and her other book. And then the last question, number 6, is one word that you're hoping 2020 will be. I'm gonna say visionary, because you know 2020 vision, we love a pun. But because I've been watching people on BookTube for a while now, for almost like 2 to 3 years, and like I've always wanted to be a part of the community, but also I don't know, your girl been scared to post. So this year I'm trying to get my shit together and at least try to make videos. So yeah, my next so this month I already have a TBR for the Visco Girl Challenge, so I'm gonna do that readathon. And then some other goals I have for me for this year is, because I like poetry, or I like writing it at least, is to read at least 1 poetry book a month. And then, was that all? I think that's all, because I listed my other goals in this video. But yeah, you're gonna be seeing more of me. I hope you like this video, and you subscribe to my channel if you want to. I'm not telling you what to do, so Happy New Year.